Welcome back to the Hoop of Basketball channel, everyone. The clock ticks down in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Chants swell. It's day. A sea of young fans draped in Indiana Fever blue and white. And on the floor, returning from a freak left groin injury last seen on June 24th, is Caitlyn Clark, Indiana Fever, back under the bright lights. The buzz? Electric. Hearts thumping. Memories of that debut rookie year, 19.2 ppg, record-breaking assists, triple-double, floodback. But it's not just nostalgia, it's a storyline brimming with redemption. Caitlyn Clark has battled through two separate injuries this season, left quad, left groin, missing 10 games total, a first in her career. She admits it's been challenging mentally, a sentiment heavy with honesty from someone who never missed a game in high school or at Iowa. Today, though, she steps through that tunnel again, silhouette backlit by the roaring crowd. It felt good to be out there, she tells reporters. It's going to take me a second to get my wind back. Indiana Fever strike early. Caitlyn Clark hits a baseline three, her first sighting of net. Instant flashback to her highlight reel university career. Crowd erupts. But Golden State Valkyries remain unshaken. Their game plan? Smother her. No clean looks, no freebies. Indiana Fever coach Stephanie White, fresh off her return to Indiana Fever, has reshuffled the starting five: Caitlyn Clark, Mitchell, Boston, McDonald, Howard to spark pace. The tension mounts. Early lead? Or is it illusion? The Golden State Valkyries answer with size, spacing, relentless defense. Indiana Fever's offense lags, missing wide-open threes. Hushed whispers ripple through the stands. Can she still do it? The answer? Not yet. But in this game-charge moment, a hero's return is always worth the hype. Hit pause. What's your favorite Caitlyn Clark moment so far? Drop it in the comments below. Second quarter. The scoreboard reads, Indiana Fever 23, Golden State Valkyrie 21. A tense treat for the fans. Enter Veronica Burton Quiet Storm. She drills triples, threads passes, asserts dominance. 21 points, 8 boards, 6 assists. Each jumper lands like a gauntlet thrown. Each assist slices through fading Indiana Fever hopes. Golden State coach Natalie Nake smiles. This is her masterpiece in real time. Her expansion squad has clawed to a 109 record, 6th place. Early coach of the year chatter swirling. Every rotation, every switch. The Golden State Valkyries are defending with purpose, identity, pride. It shows. They force turnovers, 14 freebies, 12 points off them. They win the paint, 47 rebounds to Indiana's 36. Back on Indiana Fever's side, Caitlyn Clark fights. She hits 5 points fast, then settles into the bench shorter stints, trying to rebuild gas tank confidence, chasing rhythm. She finishes the half with 5 points, 2 assists. More tense, quieter cheer. Indiana Fever fans on edge. Board, 41-32, Golden State Valkyries. A mountain to climb. But there's more to the story than stats. It's mental. The crowd, still loud, senses something off. Suddenly, it's clear. Indiana Fever isn't just losing control of the game, they're losing their rhythm. They sputter offensively, 30.9% shooting, abysmal 6 for 2-7 from deep. Caitlyn Clark's mental resilience, once touted by Paige Buchers, calling pressure inhumane, is being tested. She's faced mental health walls since entering the WNBA, and they're real, raw, relentless. Let's say it loud: mental game is half the battle. What challenge have you overcome in your own life? Share below. Tip-off second half. Indiana Fever claw again. Third quarter. They trail 41-32. But dig in. They storm the boards, reel off a flurry, cut it to 55-50. Kelsey Mitchell hits free throws. Boston uses size. Haley. Urgency. But then, Veronica Burton and Kayla Thornton flip the switch. 9-point Valkyries run refocuses the contest. The Garden State guard drills more deep balls. Home crowd gasps. Indiana Fever stumble, not falling, but still uncertain. Caitlyn Clark misses a wide-open triple followed by that locker room look. Jaw clenched. She catches her breath. 1 minute. 2 minutes. She drives again, hits a runner. Still heart. Still fight. Electric sudden cheer. Game feels winnable again. But the Valkyries get calls, keep composure. Indy bench sits tight. Can't build contagious energy. Score gap, 14 by end of quarter. Coach Stephanie White, frustrated. Detail, she says after the game, we lost it in second quarter. Too many mental lapses. Caitlyn Clark, S-line. 10 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, for turnovers, 4 of 1-2 shooting. Her worst team shooting night, 30.9% FG, 22.2% three-point. A disaster? Or a setup? She says it's growth. I'm giving myself grace, she tells reporters. She reminds us, this is the grind. She won't vanish, because this isn't new. It's real, and brilliance often follows moments. Indiana Fever down 64-51, and Caitlyn Clark is making a comeback drive. She forces a mid-range jumper, then a step-back three. A gasp, a hope, but the Valkyries cool, poised strike back fast. Kayla Thornton splashes a clutch three, blowing Indiana Fever's mini-run to bits. Caitlyn Clark stepping back, shoulders heavy. No smile, no spark. She's running on fumes after 25 hard minutes. The crowd senses it, cheers fade, uncertainty creeps. Indiana Fever's 10 measly points in the final frame, just half of Golden State's 16. Misses stack. Turnovers mount. The suspense? Gone. This is no collapse. It's surrender under pressure. Coach Stephanie White's voice echoes on the bench. Push the pace. Read the closeout. Yet the legs aren't responding. Caitlyn Clark doesn't hold back on what went wrong after the defeat. Feeling off, missing rhythm, struggling with defensive turnovers, this isn't a rookie hiccup. This is grind. Reality. The final buzzer sounds, 80-61. A 19-point gut punch. It a blowout loss, and notes Caitlyn Clark's 4 for 12 shooting with 6 assists and 5 boards. The scoreboard doesn't lie. Indiana Fever shot 30.9% from the field, 22.2% from deep. On court, Veronica Burton glides into mode with 21 points, 8 boards, 6 assists, her third career-high outing. Thornton's 18 added icing. Meanwhile, Caitlyn Clark 10 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. For turnovers is left to pick up pieces. In the locker room, silence. No celebration, only reflection. Caitlyn Clark addresses media, voice steady, vulnerable. It's challenging mentally, giving myself grace as I continue. She admits the struggle, reintegrating on court, balance breaking under spotlight, attempting to regain her feet. The loss hurts, but here's the deeper story, her mind. 10 games missed due to quad and groin injuries. A first in her basketball life, never benched through high school or college. That gap shattered her identity, challenges mentally. I've been here hours and hours trying to get my body right. Caitlyn Clark's averages dropped to 17.4 ppg, 38.6% FG, 30.1% 3 points compared to her rookie 19.2 ppg, 41.7% FG, 34.4% 3 points. Each stat a reminder, recovery isn't just physical, a mental saga tougher than expected, but a doorway to growth. She's learning, stretching, feeling the emotional strain of status looming and expectations rising. Her honesty about feeling hard, sad, disconnected, unable to practice drills before game day. Those locker room pep talks? Not enough to erase self-doubt. This isn't drama, it's depth. This is what separates stars from superstars. It's raw, uncomfortable, unpredictable, but it builds strength, empathy. She's not only playing for stats, she's rebuilding mentally, emotionally. When pressure hits, what do you tell yourself to keep going? Drop your favorite mantra below. Let's champion each other. Across the court, Golden State isn't just winning, they're defining themselves. With a preseason shakeup cutting Julie Van Loo and ramping up local talent like Caitlyn Shin, they're building around defense and chemistry. Veronica Burton's 21-8-6 night wasn't a solo show, it was a team symphony built on court-long switches, contested closeouts, rebound pressure. They held Indiana to 26 points in the paint, league territory, and grabbed 47 rebounds to Indiana Fever's 36. Natalie Nake's unit plays with a calm and composure beyond their inaugural status. Improved team defense and mental toughness, she praised postgame. This is Valkyries basketball: structure, strategy, execution. And their bench? A statement. Sports Warriors off the bench outscored Indiana Fever reserves 45-17. Depth, grit, ability to close out quarters. Indiana Fever couldn't respond. If you had to name one defender, who's your pick? The locker room lights are bright, but the mood is dim. Not because of the loss, but because of what's unspoken. The Indiana Fever, down to 9-10, are grappling with identity. Caitlyn Clark's 10-point night, even with 6 assists and 5 rebounds, cannot mask the ugliness of a season-low 30.9% from the field, 22.2% from deep. A story of missed opportunities, yes, but more troubling, a season on the brink. Coach Stephanie White, a fiery leader with championship ambition, didn't throw plates. She paused, then said, "Accountability. That's where we go from here." And Caitlyn Clark? She owned it. "Nobody played well today," she confessed. Authentic. Raw. Human. This isn't a one-night flop. It's a narrative arc. From the highs of a 32-point burst in her first comeback to this reality check, even calling it challenging mentally, she's hunting growth. Yet through the tension, there's clarity. Indiana Fever fans have seen miracles. They've witnessed rookie records and sold-out crowds. This moment tests their resilience, and there's in Caitlyn Clark. In tough moments, do you double down or switch gears? How do you handle accountability? Comment your role. But the real rematch? It's with themselves. Caitlyn Clark, still wary of her groin, faces no restrictions, but she's flying on caution. The team promises a cleaner offense, mature reads, stronger spacing, fiercer defense. It's a season-defining moment. Stat watchers point to odds to the Indiana Fever, favorites pregame, are now trading in uncertainty. That pressure, that edge, that's fuel. Caitlyn Clark embraces it. We're built for these moments. We get back up. Golden State? They stalled their calendar. Off Thursday, they watch from afar. Natalie Nakase, Valkyries head coach, already a Coach of the Month candidate, stays focused, prepping for upcoming battles, not reading headlines. But here's the twist: this feverish low could be a reset, even a launch pad. For the late July All-Star weekend, Caitlyn Clark's promised to coat herself in preparation mentally, physically. And the team? They're keyed in. This is where legends begin. Atlanta and Dallas are up next. Predict Clark's stat line. And if you're Fever for life, hit that like button now. Take a step back. This isn't just a loss. It's a turning point. Caitlyn Clark's rookie campaign changed everything. Rookie of the Year, record-breaking hero worship, selling out arenas, boosting TV ratings. Now, she's learning the hardest lesson. Dominance demands consistency, and consistency demands unshakable mental fortitude. This comeback arc, marked by injury, doubt, triumph, stumble, is a blueprint for greatness. She's not crumbling, she's refining. Meanwhile, the Golden State Valkyries are ascending. Burton's emergence, Thornton's clutch, Nakase's coaching brilliance, that's structure meeting chemistry. Where does this leave the Indiana Fever? At 9-10, scuffling but never out. They're a patchwork of elite scorers, strong defense, and unpredictable spark. Caitlyn Clark's return brings hope and friction, a dynamic mix of pressure, promise, and possibility. Caitlyn Clark's hunger hasn't dimmed, it's sharpened. She's talking mindset now, not flash. She's focusing on grace, growth, grit. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next.